Got myself a little Coke and I've stopped at this hotel, TUI Blue Ephesus in Turkey, for the past 10 days with my 2 boys and my wife. We've met a lot of people here, had a lot of fun, and there's some unbelievably great aspects. But I'm going to talk about some interpretations of mine, how I found the holiday, what I've got up to, what could be better in my opinion, what could be worse, would I stop here again, will be the penultimate question that I'll go through towards the end. But yeah, let's go back to our seat so I can whip this hat off and we can have a little chat about what I thought was great, what I thought could be improved, and what I thought overall. Okay, have I enjoyed my time in Turkey at TUI Blue? 100% yeah. I've had a great time, I've met amazing people, I love certain aspects of the hotel, and there are a few areas that could be better. The staff and the people in general are amazing. The people that work here, I've not found a bad apple, do you know what I mean? There's been some absolutely brilliant people, like the lady in the bar downstairs, the cocktail waiters and waitresses, bolting straight into it. The beer is decent here, but the cocktails from this bar, lobby bar, it's just on the side of reception, is open till like midnight, all inclusive. The cocktails that they make at that bar, this bar, are absolutely mega. So we're just going to shoot from the start really. Check-in was really easy. When we arrived, we were checked in, so there was a coach full of us. We got off and that reception was cleared because I waited till the end just to see. The reception was cleared within about 15 to 20 minutes. The bellboy was really good, took us round, we dropped him a little tip. We only had 200 lira, so that was the smallest quantity we had. We gave him that and he gave us a full tour, took us straight into our room, which our room 1241 is our room. And note that down, it's like, it's got 2 showers, 2 toilets, and almost like 3 rooms. 5 beds, 6 people sleeping in, 1 double, 1 actual genuine double, and 4 single beds in there. The room's view, which I'll bolt on now, you can see there, it's a sea view, it's a partial sea view to me. It's beautiful to look at though, and also when you just want to sit on your balcony and look at the pool. So from my room, I can see this bar, I can see the pool, and I can see the sea, and I can see the greenery and that beautiful, like, I don't know whether it's a hotel or some type of built-in feature to the scenery there, which is fantastic. And so basically the room's location 1241 is exceptional and well worth like a little upgrade or something to be in a sea view. But it's not just that, it's the convenience of the location. You're sort of central to everything. You don't have to waste any time other than wanting to go to the water park, which is right at the top, which we'll go into. The water park is unreal. I really love the water park, and my wife did. We were like children going around it. It's at the top of the complex, so you got like the pool and everything down here. Our room, the water park is at the very top. It's a shared water park with the hotel next door, and the lads that work there, they are very not strict, effective in their job. They won't let you, like my son, I think he's 117 centimeters and he could get his finger through, so he said no, you can't go on it, which is a bit disappointing, but they're doing the job at the end of the day, so you have to wrap your head around it. They are vigilant, they are on it, they assess everything all the time, and in the water park you do feel very safe. You feel like they're always watching, they're always on things, and my wife felt exactly the same. The ride as you go in, the first 4 rides as you go in on the left are the boomerang you come straight into, you see there. That is buzzing. One massive drop, but oh, it's a good one. But lift your bum up because you'll scrape your bum on the bottom and you'll end up with a very sore bum if you don't pick it up. The best ride is the first one as you go in, right behind the toilets. I'm not going to tell you too much, but it's a surprise what happens as you're going through there. It really caught me offside quite a few times, but we had so much fun there. But the water park, I think there's only 2 slides that you can go on if your children are under 120 centimeters, which my boy was 117 centimeters. So then you basically have to get this inflatable thing from the water park that has a built-in sort of, they call it a baby carrier type of thing, I think is the sort of word. It basically means that it's 2 big donuts joined together is a normal one, and then on the baby one they've got this filled in, so it's like a bit of a solid one, so they can't fall out the bottom basically. And they can go on that from the size of 90 centimeters up to 120, but they can only use the black one, the black hole it's called. As you'd imagine, it's quite dark in there. And then there's 1 blue slide, I think it's the Anaconda, that you can use. Other than that, you can just use the Wave Masters, the Lazy River, and there's a few other bits and pieces slides in a dedicated area. But the main big slides, they can't go on unless they're 120 centimeters, and they are strict with it. But them slides, them first 4 as you come in, are brilliant. And that theatrical race thing in the middle, I had a race, unfortunately I lost. But it's a lot of fun in that water park. Very good fun. Now the hotel next door, Aqua Fantasy, used to be one massive big hotel, and then to my knowledge is TUI bought like the left side of it, which is where we're at. So now you've got one massive hotel split into 2 that share a water park at the top. Now you do see the odd band moving from side to side, you know, like they have orange and yellow ones, and TUI Blue have blue ones, and I have this unusual purple one, which I'll explain to you at the end. Is very, very handy little feature, which is available to you. Good fun. So as we're going to come now, visualising it, walking back from the water park, then you've got the swim up bar. The swim up bar, you don't swim up in the water to the bar. The bar is sort of, as you can see here, it's sort of stepped back from the water's edge. So it's not an actual swim up bar, in my opinion. That's where your restaurants are. So the Turkish restaurant there, the a la carte restaurants there. Very, very nice food. I enjoy my meat. I enjoy my meat a little bit drier than usual people. The Turkish a la carte was really, really nice. They do give you a hell of a lot as well. For a family of 4, it's like a big tray that comes out. Was more than enough for us. And then we had seafood restaurant that we went to with some friends that we met over here. All 9 of us went to that. And there was one guy in there that was, I'll crop a picture of him in now. He reminds me of the guy, Puss in Boots. Antonio, I can't remember his name. You'll have to pop it in the comments somewhere. He was super friendly with the kids. One of my boys, Jackson, he just gave him a massive, massive hug out of nowhere. Sat at the table, just hugged him. He had that aura of just being like a really, really nice guy. Top bloke, very friendly. Absolutely loved him. I can't remember his name exactly, but you're going to get a picture of him, and I'll also name him in the comments section. And also, if you've been to the hotel and you've encountered anyone that you've made a massive difference to your experience here, drop their name in the comments, because I know that the hotel do pay attention to videos like this. I've spent the majority of my time sort of in this triangled area, so that's why the hotel room has been absolutely brilliant, especially if you've got like young ones or mobility issues or anything like that. Being located there, you are literally like probably 50 to 100 meters away from everything. So breakfast is below us, the bar is here, reception's just there, the pool's there, and the nighttime entertainment's there. Our maid Duran, lovely, warm, beautiful lady who cleaned amazingly well, with a guy that worked with her. The 2 of them sort of, I think he did most of the majority of the like landing work, and they do the internals, but he was a very, very, very nice man and very helpful in one particular sort of emergency that we had with the boys. The hotel cleanliness inside the hotel is brilliant. It isn't dirty, they clean up a lot. You're out in nature, so you got to understand there are the odd mosquito. You can't throw a net over the whole hotel and protect you indefinitely against mosquitoes. When the sun goes down, this big van comes out that just sprays lots of mosquito repellent all through the complex, and they're actively trying to challenge it. But we're in Turkey, so mosquito repellent and bans and everything that you can possibly look at, I believe in Turkey where we're at, you can get like an extreme version. Okay, so they're doing the very, very, very best against the mosquitoes, but inevitably buy some bans, buy some repellent, buy extremely strong stuff, and you will try and preserve some. Inevitably you're going to get bit, and there are the odd fly. But the cleanliness, and they're actively trying to change it all the time. The bar here does exceptional quality cocktails. I can't go on about that enough. The restaurant below, I sort of eat off the grill, which is the outside part. The omelette lady, that I'll close a picture on, this omelette lady, she makes unreal omelettes, so it's well worth the wait to get one of those. I don't really eat in the restaurant that much. I haven't found the food in the restaurant to be massively impressive. I think it's okay. I think it's buffet level restaurant food. I think it's good. But I just generally stuck to the grill outside, because A, I love my meat, B, it's convenient because we sat out every single night because it's a luxury to sit out. The snack bar's decent. The staff here are really, really, really friendly. In particular, I'm just going to flash up a few people that made a difference. From the lifeguards, he is so good with the kids. He's like, I thought he was like a personal friend to a few people when I seen him talking to like kids and families and that. It turns out he was like that with me. He was like that with our family. Absolutely brilliant and top guy. Absolutely lovely fella, just like the other fella here. But there's a little waitress that works in the restaurant and sort of the daytime buffet there by the pool. She's got an absolutely wonderful smile, fantastic with the kids. The kids gave her a massive hug. She made a huge difference. There's countless people from Okya to Sedat to Melamet. So the pool in general, we have positioned ourselves right outside our room on the left there. The sun goes across the back like that, and we positioned ourselves in that area. My kids have loved jumping in. The pool depth is 1.4 meters throughout that pool. There is then a little pool, like a paddling pool for the little babies and things, that step back, and then you've got outdoor buffet snacks, sort of get your drinks area located there. And then behind where we sit generally, which I think is the best place to sit, which is where you can see my towels here, you can sort of see the bar, you can see the pool, and you can also see the water slide kids paddling pool sort of behind you. When you are on holiday, if you're like us, 2 adults, 2 kids, it's very difficult at 3 and 5 year olds to get some time to yourself to sort of enjoy each other's company. So kids club is a massive huge thing to us, and my boys have absolutely loved it at kids club. Laura in particular is very good. I've warmed to Laura a hell of a lot. I think she's great at her job. I think the boys really enjoy going in. It's 10 till 12 and 2 till 4 that they can go into there, and they've really enjoyed it. None of my boys have refused to go, like in our last holiday that we went to, and it is a hell of a weight off, that you know that you're going to get good care. They don't really let you go in, so I haven't been able to cover the sort of facilities inside, but the boys come out with certificates, with colour-ins in, and every day they're actively wanting to go in. If you've been watching my channel for a while and seen my holidays and me talk about my boys, you'll know I've got one introvert and one extrovert crazy kid, Dylan the villain. So it's sort of like you get both aspects, and both boys have been really, really, really happy and enthusiastic to go in. So you can't knock that, to get 4 hours worth of childcare on holiday that you can go and sort of spend a little time with your loved one, or unwind your brain from having countless meltdowns or temper tantrums from the children. Yeah, so in a nutshell, very, very, very massively, massive, big thumbs up to sort of the kids club here. The hotel layout in general, I find to be very easy to understand. It's basically one massive rectangle from the beachfront there, all the way through to the back where the water park is, and the swim up bar little pool thing. And then, but everything is just sort of congregated right in front of me now here. At my room, you got the pool, you got the little pool, the sand pit pool, the slide pool, the bar, and the amphitheatre type of thing, all in that small place. And there is one particular night you have a beach party and they have these little balloons. That was brilliant. My boys absolutely loved it. To be honest, I loved it maybe a little bit more than they did, and I threw out some dad shapes. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. I know countless dads lost their street cred, shall we say, dancing on the beach and wiggling around with massive big balloons and just basically having fun. That is a brilliant little feature that they had on, and that night must have been so intense on the staff at the bar. But I'll tell you what, every single one of them, and I couldn't name all of them, but they dug deep and they really, really went for it, which is the Sunset Bar, which I haven't mentioned, nor have I spent a massive amount of time at, but it is a beautiful bar to sit at, watch the sunset over the edge of the sea, which is just over there, and it is a beautiful place to sit, get a little drink, relax, watch the sun go down, and just spend a little bit of time looking at the jetty, looking at the fish jumping out the water, swimming around the sort of walkway, because you do actually see quite a few little fish. They are only small, but it's very, very nice. They do take care of the beach. I seen the tractor first thing in the morning, making sure that everything's flat. Looks pretty, because I was up recording at 7 o'clock, and I could see them making a huge, huge effort to make it aesthetically as good as possible. The alcohol and the drinks are brilliant, honestly. I don't think you could criticise them. I think some places I've been, like my last holiday, it only had 3 cocktails for the ladies. Here you are talking top quality cocktails like strawberry daiquiris, pina coladas, Cuba Libras, Long Island iced tea, my favourite, bit dangerous but my favourite to drink, very, very strong. There's countless cocktails that are on the list, and they're performing really, really well, especially at this bar. But they're fast and punctual down at the bottom. Do you know where the amphitheatre is here, just at that bar? Because there is a higher demand down there than there is up here. So what you can do is you'll get served fast down there in plastic cups because you're going into the amphitheatre. Up here you'll get a glass cup, a glass to drink your drink from, and they spend a little bit more time making it. The TUI Blue entertainment team, I think, could be a bit better. I know it's a bit shady or whatever, but there's nobody in the TUI Blue entertainment team that's just stood out. There's no one that my boys know by name, like Caitlin in TUI Blue Aura. They absolutely love Caitlin, we love Caitlin, and there was quite a few that we sort of got along with all the way through the holidays, nearly every single one. This is probably the first holiday that I've been on where I don't know any of the TUI Blue sort of entertainment team by name, by face, or anything like that, nor do my kids. I don't think they make a massive big effort. I just think they do the job. They do the job, by the way. They're not like not doing it. They just aren't over-delivering, but sort of it's end of season, so maybe they're winding down and not sort of overly engaged in the job. But I feel a little bit like bad saying it, but they've not done anything wrong. They've just not really, we've not really bonded with them. And the kids haven't bonded with them, and they haven't been like hugging Captain T and characters that there are sort of thing. It's not like for instance when they walk around the pool, it just feels very much like they're walking around the pool to get that job done, and they'll say hello to the kids. Whereas when we previously stopped like TUI Blue Aura, you get Captain T interacting a hell of a lot more. He'd be cuddling, he'd be messing about, he'd be taking pictures, he'd be stroking their head, he'd be like, can you do this, give me a high five and everything. And with this it just feels like a little bit of a walk round, and it's sort of like also the time in which they do it. My boys can be in kids club, so kids club, and Mr. T, Captain T, walks around the pool when kids club started, so all the kids aren't really there. So I don't really understand why they're walking round the kids' favourite when the kids club has started. Not that every kid's in kids club, but it would be useful if it was sort of like before it, maybe. The a la carte restaurants are just good, decent a la carte restaurants. The pizza, the hot and spicy pizza I had in the Italian was very good. That was my favourite little bit, that, and the sea bass was decent. It's an a la carte restaurant within a hotel. It's not going to blow your socks off about how amazing it's going to be compared to, say, a paid meal outside that will cost you 150 euros in town, apparently. So you've got to put it in that sort of comparison, but I think the people make a massive difference. And like I said, I'm really struggling to find one negative member of staff, you know. Every member of staff has been really, really good, and then there's some exceptional ones. So yeah, I would definitely come back to Turkey based on the interactions with the people in the hotel from Turkey. So what we did with this bit of bracelet is this allowed me to use both sides, this purple one, like a VIP thing. Basically I got halfway through the hotel, which means that I was only able to make time really to record and understand this side properly, and then a couple of days in the other side. The other side's food is more, to me, more continental. I enjoyed it a lot more, the food, and we went for a massage at the Aqua Fantasy Spa. It was 66 euros, I think, for a 90-minute massage. It was under bubbles. I've had massages all over the world: Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Egypt. I have one every 4 weeks in the UK. I really enjoy my massages in a nutshell, and I'm quite experienced at it. That is the best massage I've ever had in my life. If I was you and I was coming to this hotel, I would go to the Aqua Fantasy side and book yourself in ASAP and see Ali. Ali's on the desk, and I'll pop the names of the 2 people in the description below that did my massage. Wow. Unbelievable. The entertainment as well at night time, this is how I'd summarise the entertainment. The entertainment on this side, the TUI Blue side, is geared towards maybe 3 to 10-year-olds enjoying it, and a few quizzes in between. It's not amazing, the entertainment, but it's good enough for the like 3 to 7 to 8-year-olds, and they'll get into it and do their thing. But if you've got teenagers, I believe, I don't know, I believe that the entertainment over the Aqua Fantasy side is better. I know that some people have sneaked over there, because the orange bands are for that side, the blue bands are for this side, and some people swap over a little bit. But like I say, if you can get your hands on one of them, or buy one, I don't even know if they do it, just as a day or 2-day pass if you want to try their food, which to me, especially the salads and the fresh fish and everything like that, it is beautiful on that buffet side, absolutely beautiful, and well worth a little break. It's almost like having a second holiday, a holiday within your holiday, if you can get one of these bracelets. It has made a massive difference, especially if you're here for 10 days to 14 days. I think you would want to sort of experience the other side a little bit more. But all in all, I just think I've really, and me and my family, I've really enjoyed our time here. It's been a fantastic getaway. The kids club has been mega. The people in Turkey, mega. The layout of the hotel is mega. The room on 1241 is brilliant. The kids care is brilliant. The swimming pools and the facilities are brilliant. You've got like one main swimming pool just in front of me, then you've got the slides at the back, then you've got a kids paddling pool that side, and then you've even got like this sand area which I've not even been down to, but it's on the it'll be on my tour video, which will be linked below, which will take you on a full-on tour throughout the facilities of the hotel where nobody's knocking around, just so you can get your bearings before you actually arrive. And there's going to be some golden nuggets in there that maybe you would have missed if I didn't do the video. So please do watch that video, and please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos coming your way as we experience the world going forward as a little family, enjoying our little trips away, which is quite fun to record, to be honest. Turkish people, brilliant. Love Turkish. I'm coming back to Turkey just because of the Turkish people. The layout is easy to understand. It's just straight from the water park all the way down to the beach. It's just like one big rectangle. And also, my wife has not got the best sense of direction, and not even she's got lost here. I also enjoyed going to the town, doing a little bit of hustling for some trainers off the markets and things like that, which was an interesting experience, and I'll probably talk about that in a separate video, just about my experience going into the town, negotiating, how I'd done it with kids, how I'd do it in hindsight, and going looking back, and how I'd improve that aspect of trying to tour the shops where you're getting haggled and stuff like that, and how I'd negotiate having my kids with me at the time. To end it on this sort of thing, would I come back to this hotel? Would I stop at this hotel again? It's an absolutely 1,000,000% yes from me, 100%. To be honest, I'm actually thinking about, we're going on a friends and family sort of holiday soon. I think there's 4 to 8 families coming. So this is definitely something that I might just throw into the hat and just say, this is a good layout. It's got a good kids club, cocktails are good, location's good, everything that you need is here. I would recommend it to the group maybe before we travel. So 100% yes.